Right, I talked of personal budget. What else? Followed by business budget. They are not actually different. Okay, but let's see how we separate them or we differentiate them. Business budget. When one calculates the expenses of a business, one should take all possible costs into account. Okay, possible costs. Depending on what type of business you're running. Okay, I'm going to pay for the rent, electricity, maybe transport, delivering letters and so on, depending on what type of business you're running. A successful business needs a good business plan. Okay, a good business plan. Where maybe next time we may talk of what do we mean by, what are the aspects of business plan. We can overlap into that next time. Now, in a successful business, the income is greater than the expenses. Guys, I will always say this. Otherwise, you're running at a loss. If the expenses are more than the income, what do you call that? A loss. So that's not a business. Name it something else. Okay, right. Tulani runs a sweet stall 5 days a week. He sells packets of mixed sweets for R2.50. He has a contract with a local school to supply their tech shop with 25 packets of sweets daily. Or local school. It's only one school here because I'm going to use this, local school. He buys his stock from a factory every Saturday, but the quantity varies depending on how many packets of sweets he sold in the previous week. A copy of Tulani's budget is as follows. Okay, let's look at this guy's budget. Oh, here we go. Oh, the budget, I think this guy is clever. He is classifying this expenses income. Okay, income, he said, okay, my income that I called fixed will come from that school, 62 Rand 50. Okay, good. And on top of this, the school gives this, on top of that, he's gonna sell. Okay, so for that particular month, then he sold to the amount of 302 Rand 50 cents. Then whereby the total income gives 365. Okay, for that particular week, this must be a weekly thing because they're saying every week. It's a weekly budget. And then we're having the expenses this side, fixed expenses. This guy knows that he has to pay for the transport to deliver those sweets to that particular school. Okay, even if it's his own transport by the petrol, which is under transport, he has to pay for the petrol, which is 120. Rent for stall, 35 rent. Okay, rent. This one you cannot avoid. It's under fixed expense. You taking the money out or you sending the money out. Variable expenses. Now, stock of sweets, of course, is 150 for that particular week. The following week might be something less or more, by 20 Rand, by 10 Rand, by 100 Rand, depending. This is actually variable. Okay, packets. This sweets, he put the sweets in packets. So those packets, how many packets, we don't know. But this is the budget. He knows that maybe it's 50 cents or 20 cents per packet. He knows that. But we are told that the budget is 10.50. And then the total expense is 315. And the total income, look at the expense. This guy is not running at a loss. The income is more than the expense. He is safe. Now, let's look at the questions here. How many packets of sweets did Tulani sell in the given week? Oh, packets of sweets. Let's see. Because he sold for 302 Rand. Okay, but divided by each sweet. If you read the information, each sweet packet costs 2 Rand 50 cents. So you're going to take the total amount divided by this. 121 packets in that week is how we interpret it. Okay. Now, what is Tulani's profit for the week? Profit, guys, must be the income minus what is spent, the expenses. Let's see. If you take the income minus the expenses, his income is 365 minus 315, 49 for that week, at least 49, almost 50 Rand profit. Well done. Okay. What suggestions could you give Tulani to increase his profit? Oh, this guy, of course, every business, guys, you need to increase the profit. Okay, that's the main purpose of, you cannot say, okay, every month I need my 50 rand, or every week I need my 50 rand. You try by all means to raise this, to increase this profit. But what suggestions could you give this guy to increase his profit? Okay, maybe we have like this suggestion. May not work, but look at this. Okay, you advise him to increase your selling price, which is not actually advisable. Increase your selling price depending where. If you don't have competition, then you can, it's fine. Then investigate whether he can buy his stock cheaper elsewhere. Go different factories. If you can stock cheaper, then you can increase your profit. Well done. Visit more schools in the area in order to, meaning get more clients or get more schools to get your sweets sold. Okay, so these are basically what you can actually advise Thulane to. Remember, we're talking of a small business selling sweets. We're not like big companies there. We start there. You are learners, then you start small business. Take this information. Guys, see you in the next lessons. See you there.